I'm George Latimer, Westchester County Executive, and we're here today at First Village Coffee in Ossining to celebrate Small Business Week, which is a nationwide recognition of all of the businesses of a certain size that are really the economic engine, not only of our county, but of the country at large. Small businesses like trucking companies. But we're here today with Luis, the owner of this business that's been in place for the last 17 months here in downtown Ossining. And as you can see from around you, this is an area that is really thriving and has a continued growth. And we have the mayor and the supervisor of Ossining Village and Ossining Town here. But part of what we're celebrating is not just the size of the business, but the fact that when you see the restoration of American downtowns, you're seeing it driven by small businesses. Westchester takes great pride in our major corporations, the brand names that we're familiar with, the IBMs, PepsiCos, MasterCard, Regenerons, Dannon Yogurts, Heineken, and so forth. But it's actually the small businesses of the county that employ a vast majority of our residents. And the strength of these downtowns have been under concern over the last few years. You've seen what's happened with buying online, and that you don't get the same foot traffic. Some of the same businesses aren't as successful as they have been in past years. But in this particular case, we're here to celebrate a young business that's hopefully going to be here for a long, long time. I drink a lot of coffee, so I make sure that anytime I'm in Ossining now, I'm going to be one of your patrons.
Thanks.
And if I wasn't on a diet, I would enjoy more of what you have inside. But most everybody else around me are pretty fit, so I'm told there's vegan donuts, or were vegan donuts inside. Can't quite grasp that concept yet, but the bottom line is that it's wonderful that you built something that's going to grow here in downtown Ossining, and by extension, all across Westchester County. So I'm going to introduce a couple other folks who are going to share a few words. Obviously, there are already questions. Our team in county government will be spending a lot of time this week out in the various portions of Westchester County as part of Small Business Week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm going to be attending Chamber of Commerce meetings in the Sound Shore region of the county, Mamaroneck Village on Wednesday, Rye City on Thursday, Port Chester on Friday. Ken Jenkins, our Deputy County Executive, will be addressing the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce this week. Shari Rosen Asher from our team tonight is going to be at a Rivertown's Chamber of Commerce networking event. And over the course of the full month, because not everything happens in this week, we're going to have a presence to try to see exactly how we work to help our small businesses and to try to be good partners to them. And in a few minutes, Johnny G., our friend who is a DJ as well as a representative of the Ossining Chamber of Commerce, will tell us a little bit about the Ossining business community. But first, our host, Luis, please come and give us a few of your words of wisdom as a businessman.
Oh man, hello.
He did it to you.
Yes, well, she's happy to be part of this awesome community. It's always a great need for coffee, community, music, and art, and what better place to do it than in my town. Been an Ossining resident for 17 years, and I'm super happy to be here. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Luis.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis.
Thank you.
The story here is more about Luis and the businesses of Ossining than it is about those of us in elective office. But Johnny is active in the Ossining Chamber of Commerce. Johnny, please come and tell us a little bit about your experience.
The Ossining Chamber of Commerce embraces small business. We help small business a lot. Louis has done a great job of embracing the community. It's more than a coffee shop. He has music. Everyone comes here. It's a gathering place. We have a lot of small businesses in Ossining that do that. And it's vital to the Ossining community. Thank you.
Now, we're very fortunate in Ossining to have a really very active village board of trustees and a town board. And they're involved in the day-to-day decision-making in the village and in the town that really helps businesses grow. And they have control over issues that relate to policing, fire services, sanitation, and zoning authority and so forth. So first I'm going to ask Victoria Gearity, who's the mayor of the village, to speak, to be followed by Dana Levenberg, who is the town supervisor of the town of Ossining. Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that because village government does have a role to play in supporting our local businesses. We're thrilled to see when we have residents of Ossining, recognizing there's an opportunity to open a small business here in our community, and who better than someone who really knows what their neighbors are looking for, what's going to succeed in our community, and that's what we're seeing happen here at First Village Coffee. And we're grateful to be partners with them in local government. Local businesses are thriving if they can provide a hub and a community gathering spot for people. As Luis mentioned, First Village Coffee is a wonderful place for coffee and so much more. Families enjoy coming here. It's a great place to meet with folks when you're gathering for coffee to have a meeting. It's a great place to play a game with your kids. It's a great place to learn more about other vegan businesses in the area or enjoy a terrific latte. And they've also been terrific partners in local government. They have encouraged us to consider how we might improve some of our local regulations, whether that has to do with sidewalk cafes or cabaret licenses, and we're really pleased to be able to support the success of a small business like this in Ossining. Dana?
Yes. It's so exciting to be here in one of the two villages that are in the town of Ossining, to see a small business that really knows how to do it right. We're grateful to Luis for all of the good work that he does, bringing in the arts, bringing in families, bringing in other business owners here, to really get a flavor of what our downtown has to offer in Ossining. And we're right across from the post office, right across from from Market Square, where the farmers market happens every weekend, and lots of people take an opportunity to spend some time with Luis and then go shop at other places in the downtown, and we very much appreciate that business, and he really helps support the entire community by doing such a great job, and again, supporting the arts and supporting lots of other local entities. So thank you so much, Luis, and thank you, County Executive Latimer, for the opportunity to highlight this wonderful business here in downtown Ossining.
One of our countywide partners in economic development is present with us here. Ann Janiak has a couple of different responsibilities countywide. She is the executive director of the Westchester Municipal Officials Association, but she's also been a leader for a long period of time in the women's economic development efforts in this county by heading an organization. And she has a background in both business and in government as a former mayor of the village of Scarsdale. So, Ann, we're very happy to partner with you in whatever way possible, and we're happy you're here today. Ann Janiak.
Thank you very much, County Executive. It is a pleasure to be here this afternoon, and small business is so important to our economy. More than half Americans own or work for a small business, and the 2 out of the 3 new jobs created are done so by small businesses. So that's very important to the economy. I run a women's business center, and we help women start and expand small businesses. So if you ever need assistance, we do serve men as well. Please see us. We're located in North White Plains. Thank you.
And just to summarize, Westchester County Government is a partner along with local government, with the not-for-profit sector, which includes the Chamber of Commerce, and then with the businesses themselves in trying to help economic development growth. We have within our responsibilities an industrial development agency, an IDA, which can be involved in providing some tax reductions for certain kinds of developments. In some places they're mixed-use developments and advance small businesses in those situations. We're part of the Workforce Development Board circumstance where we share with Westchester and Putnam County, and that helps in some ways in terms of job, skills, growth, and what have you. And then also we have the opportunity as a county government to help the local governments with infrastructure projects when those infrastructure projects will help advance a business interest. So all factors considered, we've got a long way to go to try to be helpful to all of the downtowns. We have plenty of them in Westchester County, and every one of them has their own unique personality and skill. But somewhere along the line, a person like Luis makes a decision that they're going to make an investment. And he decided, and he and his wife, his family decided to make an investment here in Ossining. He had an idea for a business that could be successful. It employs individuals. It creates a profit. And we hope that he'll be successful, and we hope that all the other people, all the other Louises, and all the other downtowns in Westchester County will always have a good partner in Westchester County government as we go forward. Luis, congratulations. Thank you. An outstanding cup of coffee. I'm happy to be back in the future. And if there are any questions for us, I'm sorry? What do you want me to do? Oh, the certificate, yes, thank you. You can tell I'm only on the job 4 months. We have recognition for Louise to First Village Coffee in recognition of National Small Business Week, serving the people of Ossining. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. And if there are any questions, we're certainly happy to answer them. And if not, we'll continue to enjoy some wonderful coffee and other things for those who can, not on a diet. Thank you.